Welcome to HP Agents Wholesaling Real Estate course. In this course, you're going to earn financial freedom, a six-figure income. We guarantee success if you follow the strategy and techniques that I, as a real estate broker for the last 15 years, have learned and trained other agents. So by all means, let's get started.
Hey guys, I'm Vanity Phone, real estate broker here at HPAgents.com. I'm fired up. I'm so happy to have you join the team and join this education journey. I'm glad to be a part of it. We're going to make a lot of money. The first thing we like to do when wholesaling properties, the first thing I like to do is I want to take the time to set up the foundation. And that's just doing the prep work. Just like when I'm building houses, I do all the prep work first. This is so important. I start off with that, and if I start with not even the foundation, I start off with the grade. I go beyond just starting with the foundation. I start with the grade, how that water runs off the plot of land. Then we do the foundation. So there's a lot of things that we're going to be working on. I'm fired up. By all means, let's get going here. Wholesaling real estate course. You are now entering the wholesale real estate arena. Let's get going. Let's get you into where you need to be. Let's take a look here. Okay, so our big idea is not for you just to do one or two wholesale deals, but make this a career. Yeah, you can, accidentally get a wholesale deal here, get a wholesale deal there, make 10 here, make 2 here. But no, that's not what we want to do. I want you to make a six-figure income. And the way we do that is by being consistent, using systems, and keeping those leads coming in. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. But then in order to do that, we have to set our foundation up. So let's get going here. Organization is key. We will prepare your new organization. What does that mean? Okay, the first thing I want you to do, if you have not done so already, is we need to make sure that we set up another entity. Now, I know you're not an entity. What is this? Oh, no. Don't think like it's an alien or something, but it's an LLC. And basically, it's going to shield your personal credit, and it's going to shield you from your personal assets. It's going to shield your personal assets. What does that mean, basically? This means if, let's say, for instance, somebody decides to sue you, okay? Someone just gets hurt on the job. Maybe you're rehabbing a property. Maybe the contract went south and they want to put a lien, they want to file a claim against you. Well, guess what? You have this LLC in place, limited liability corporation, and it's so easy to set up. I'm going to go how to set it up, and I don't know why everyone doesn't do business with one, because it helps you. If you ever get into a jam, it's easily to dissolve. So let's say for instance, we have someone we need, and we do business with them, we get the house under contract, but a dispute arises, and there's no way of calming him down. He's very upset. Let's say, for instance, you have a house under contract. You're going to make $20,000 or $30,000 on the flip, wholesaling the property. But a sibling comes, maybe an uncle, maybe a brother, maybe somebody that has rights to that property somehow, but it just muddies up that's what they call it in the title company, and is muddy up. It makes it a little bit murky, has a little cloud on the title. Somebody's complaining, hold on, he guaranteed me that, he told me this, I have a piece of paper here somewhere. He calls the title company, big lawsuit starts, they put a some type of lawsuit against you. You have to go to court. The court somehow tells you, what your Federal Trade Agreement, there's a law in there that if you're like deceitful, which we're not, but if anybody can sue anybody for anything. This is the way America is set up. They can sue you for anything. And so it just comes to that. You don't have the money to deal with it. You have a $400 LLC you set up, because I'm letting you know right now, it's only about $400, $500. You have that set up. Let me see. What does it weigh? $400 or $500 against $4,000 or $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 in court, and your time. Guess what? Bankrupt the LLC. Dissolve it. It's done. And guess what? We go get another one. You see there? What if somebody gets hurt on one of your flips, sues you, he lost a toe, sues you for $50,000. The insurance is only covering 20. You have to come up with 30. Well, let's close that deal. Hopefully close that house and get it done. Get it done, get the money out of there, and then dissolve that LLC. You know, I'm not a tax lawyer, I'm not an LLC lawyer. I'm just telling you what I do. And just talk with your tax attorneys or talk with an attorney, you know, to get your best interest about an LLC. Let's keep going here. Now that where to get this set, where do we set up an LLC? So you can easily go to like LegalZoom.com. That's where I've done it in the past, $400 or $500, easy to do. It's not that hard. Or you can hire a tax attorney, a CPA or a CPA. Easy to do. They can do it for you, maybe $1,000. It's not that much. You can get any lawyers to do it. You can also get us to do it. We'll charge you like $550. Make $100, you know, for the time. We have somebody that does them all the time for us. So if you need it done, we'll get it done for you. No problem. Now it's time to set up your presence. It's some checklists. It's some things that you have to do in order to get set up. Okay. The number one thing you're going to go down is you're going to go to your county clerk's office, and you're going to do what you call is a DBA under the LLC. A DBA is doing business as. It just lets the county know that there's an alias or a person doing business as another entity under this LLC. So you're going to file it under the LLC. So why you're saying, well, why do I need a DBA? Well, there's going to be a variety of reasons. There's not only do you not have to pay taxes on stuff that you buy from, like, let's say from Home Depot, if you're doing a flip or you're buying supplies for the office, stuff like that's going to save you all this tax. I mean, that's totally writable. When you're doing your logos and your t-shirts, all this stuff, you can do it, you don't have to pay any taxes, so it's going to pay for itself. How much is the DBA? It's like $13. Now, what is what type of DBA, what should you name this DBA? So here goes some points that you have to do. It should not, I would only want it to be 1, 2 words, 3 words, 4 words, okay? And then you're going to put a .com at the end. Make sure that the domain is available. So if you don't know where to check the domains, you can just go to registerforless.com and then put a bunch of different ideas that are available. Then take it with you to the clerk, because a lot of things will be taken up. A lot of DBAs will already be taken. So you got to get really creative. You know, don't just settle for one. You know, so get like 4, 5, 10 different items that you like. That you like. And then, like I said, take it down to the county clerk with you, have it printed out, and see which ones are available from low to high. So, you know, number 1 being the best that you like, and then going on down. And then as soon as you get it registered, you can have your phone ready, go to Register for Less, get that domain, .com, whatever one you registered at the county clerk, I want you to have the same thing, that registered with the DBA. So everything gets lined up. Now, why do you say only 1 to 4 words and just a few syllables? So we only want, like, you know, 4 or 5 syllables. You know, like we buy homes, ugly houses, cash for homes. Why do you say that, Alan? Why is that important? The reason why it's so important is because people will be driving by our signs so fast it's going to be ridiculous. Okay? They're going to be driving by our house and driving by our signs so fast, they're going to be at a light. We're going to have seconds, if that, to catch their attention, and then they're going to have to remember, they're not going to have a pin. Nobody's driving down the street with a pin in their head. So you're going to have to be able to remember these things. Okay? So that's why. So we're going to have a couple of templates already drawn up that you can get. It's already made for you. The template's already made. All you have to do is just change the name, put your phone number, talk to one of the guys that I know. If it's in the cities that I know of, they'll put the signs for you, and that'll be it, and your phone will start ringing. Okay? Now, I did make sure that you do .coms only. Why do .coms only? Well, that's because in the United States, that's the most common. Don't do .net, .biz, .home, .org, .guru or something. Don't do anything funny. You know, want to do .com, easy to remember stuff. We only have seconds to track and for people to remember, okay? And talking about remembering, let's go to the next slide. Now, Now we have a few things done. We started out with the LLC, that umbrella. We went under the umbrella, set up the DBA. Now we have that DBA, we set up the domain. Now it's time to set up the website. Now this website that you will set up, it's going to do one thing and one thing only. I don't want it doing a bunch of other little things. I don't want mixing up people. I want it to do one thing and one thing only. I want it to generate leads. Basically, we're going to be using a funnel system. Okay, we're going to be getting the email, cultivating that person, transitioning to them into a process, to a plan, to a drip plan. So, yes, that website will do one thing only: getting them to contact us. We do not want that bounce rate high. A bounce rate is basically when a person goes to a website and goes back to wherever they bounce off. So, most websites, I don't know if you know this, but they're like 90% bounce rate because they go there and people go and get off. No, there's only one thing to do here. It's going to be like, for more information, put your email here. I'll send you the full information. They put their email, bam, you got the email, put it in the system. The system does its work, does its stuff that it needs to do. We're gonna talk about the system, having that system work for you even when you're asleep. It's amazing. Okay. Now we got the website set up. We got DBA, we got the LLC. Everything's falling into place now. Everything's falling. We're almost there. Okay. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up our vanity phone number. Okay, a vanity phone number is going to be something like your area code Joe buys one, or home buy, or fast buy, or buy home, or Joe buys homes, or cash for home. You get my point. One syllable, two syllable, you can use the number 4 in there somehow. Something where they can buy, and we're saying Joe, who's Joe and who's Jay? It doesn't matter. You're going to be, you're just saying something that make them remember. Whatever you can do for them to remember that phone number, that's all you have to do that has some kind of association with buying homes. That's all. I buy homes. We buy homes. Cash buys, or cash homes, cash for home. Whatever you got to do, whatever you come up with that you think that they can remember, that you can remember, you ask your friends, hey, which one is the easiest one to see which one available? All you do is do vanity phone numbers on Google, and there'll be a bunch of different websites you can pull up a vanity phone number. And what it's going to have is like $10 a month, and it's going to redirect to your phone number. So you just want to redirect it to your phone number. If you want to get a little sophisticated, we get a little bit more extra money, we can have it ring to your Skype. If you have a Skype already, you can add another phone number there. Just redirect it, because I don't know if Skype has those vanity phone numbers. We have to redirect that vanity to whatever number you want. The reason why I wanted to redirect really to a Skype or to a different number is because when you answer that phone, I don't want you to say, hey, hello? No. Hey, welcome to Joe Buys Homes. How can I help you? Professional. And the reason why is because everything that you do now will have to be professional, because we're going to be having to gain trust. We have to. This is one of the biggest transactions of people's lives. Even though it's nothing to me and you, just buying a home. You got to remember, these people, maybe they only have one home in their whole life. They ran into some kind of problem and now they need to sell fast. Okay. So that they're going to have to trust you. You can cause them a problem. If you don't know what you're doing, you can cause them a problem. They can get foreclosed on. They can lose their house. They can lose into their taxes. Maybe they got something going on with their family. They need that money urgently. So yeah, you have to become across as trustworthy with integrity and professionalism. Okay? Okay, business cards now. Now we're going to talk about setting up that business card. I want this business card to be exceptionally beautiful. But I want it to be like with the blues and whites. It doesn't have to be this color blue. It could be dark color blue, navy blue with some whites in there. The little flare in there, maybe the circle edges. You're going to have your website. You're going to have your vanity phone number. You're going to have your name on there. You're going to have your logo. Now, the logo design. Now, we're talking about logo design since, for your business card, but this also goes for your website. Just go over it. Just don't try to be a designer. Go over to Freelancer, Go over to favor.com. I like Freelancer myself. That's the one I use all the time. Make a contest. It's like $50 to $100. All these different designers all these designers will start submitting you all types of, hey, what do you think about this? All you do is tell them, hey, I want to have an audience. My audience, I want them to show trust. I sell homes, so it has to have a house on there somehow. I buy homes. I want these colors, and I want them to feel like integrity, professionalism, trustworthy. That's what I'm going for. So what can you build me? And then you just put that on the description, and they're going to just send you all these types of, all these different logos. And then what you do is take all that stuff over to Facebook, post it up there on Instagram. Hey guys, what do you think is best, man? I'm starting out a new business, wholesaling real estate. I'm really excited. I want to do the best I can. What do you guys think about this? So it's going to do two things when you do that. Not only is it going to get you the information it's going to get the information about this logo, but it's also going to let people know what you're doing. Because soon we'll be talking to your sphere of influence, or the people that you know, and then asking them, for referrals, or, if you know if you see a house that really run down, has a bunch of trash in the front, a bunch of mail in the front, because you can't get everywhere at once. Can you let me know? And if it works out, I'll give you $500 or $1,000. And they're like, hell yes. Yeah, I'm buying houses now. I got my own cash on. I got my own nest egg here. So we're buying 2 or 3 homes a month, or 2 or 3 homes a week. We're working with a group of investors, so we're paying cash for them, top dollar. And if it works out, I'll give you $500. So did you see where I went? So anyways, getting back. That logo design has to, like I said, show professionalism, integrity, blues, whites. Your picture goes a long way. If you want to put your picture, if you do put a picture, always wear a coat. If you can't, a coat is something similar to this. Nice blues, nice white shirt, clean cut, very clean cut. If you have a beard, just edge it real nice, but smile. And maybe if you even have a friend that has a nice camera, you can get him to take a picture of you behind a good screen, and then cut you out, doing a few things good, and smiling, and your eyes big, and just saying that, yeah, you're excited, because guess what? Emotion, excitement, all that stuff, it sells. People love dealing with people with positive energy. Okay? So let's go. Now that we talked about making a contest, I talked about making sure that we have trust. That comes to the end of our session for setting our foundation and wholesaling. We talked, and just to reiterate what we learned. The next time we talk, hopefully I hope anyways, that we have done this in that order. LLC, DBA, website, vanity phone number, the logo, getting the business card set up, getting the logos everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, we're going to talk about some cool things. So I want that logo to be really good. And when they see it, I want to know that I can feel professionalism, I can feel integrity, I can feel honest when I'm looking at it. And I also want to be able to put that on. I want you to imagine it as a magnet on your car, on each side, maybe wrapping your car one day. Why? Because this is not a small business. People get really, really rich. I mean, even millions in wholesaling. So treat it like a business. And this is what we're doing. This is how we separate ourselves from people that just get in it and get out, make here and there. No. We are actually setting up a business. And you're learning directly from somebody who's been doing it for 15 years, and I'm still doing it. I'm retired, but I still do it because it's a good income and it's really easy. Just follow the system, and it works on its own. So I'm Alan Jimenez, real estate broker here at HP Agents. If you have any questions at all, feel free to text me, call me, anything you need to do to get a hold of me. Let me know. I'm here to help you. I'll talk to you soon, and God bless. Bye-bye. In and watching my video, please give it a good thumbs up if you liked it or if you learned something. Hit that subscribe and notification bell. That will keep you learning. I'm throwing videos out there every single day about learning new tactics, negotiation, money-making skills that I've learned over the last 15 years, and I'm continuously giving you new tips. So follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Whatever avenue you're on, we are there. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.